one side. And if I drop rubber, you go turn up. Cause I don't buy these, so I don't want them for my house. I don't call Larry, they set up for yard. I don't call my papa, tell him say you fine. I don't call everybody, I call everybody. I see you for Twitter, retweeting your mister. I enter your matter, but you don't want to answer. I say no wahala, since that's how you are now. I don't want you saute, I don't lose weight too. Oh my God, disappoints me, but the end get confusion. Oh my God, disappoints me, young get disappointment too. Oh my God, disappoints me, young get confusion. Oh my God, disappoints me, but the end get disappointment too. I don't care and I get straightforward. I like truth and I dey rock rumors. I don't know what you want to do, but make you let me know if you gon' show up well. I'm gonna disappoint me, but the end I get confusion. I'm gonna disappoint me, young get disappointment too. I'm gonna disappoint me, young get confusion. I'm gonna disappoint me, but the end I get disappointment too.
Mixing in the Foster.
Roach.
I'm gonna disappoint me. I'm gonna disappoint me.
Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show. Today, Tuesday the 4th of September 2018 on Bright Radio TV, your home of talk and entertainment. From Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, I am Ugo Madu. As usual, I won't be doing it alone. My in-house analyst will soon be in the studios to run through the first segment of the breakfast show with me this morning. Okay, today is another day, and I say each new day comes with its hope, new blessings, new opportunities, and you have to tap into it as long as you are alive. It's one thing to be alive. It's very wonderful to feel alive, because so many people out there, they are trying to, they are battling with the breath of life. They're willing to pay anything for it, but wherever you are, you find yourself, you are breathing, you are healthy, you are hearty, and you are chatty. You have to be grateful to God. Okay, this is September, a month to remember in the Ember season, and at this point in time, people try to take stock of what they've set out for themselves from January till date, and try to assess themselves, try to appraise the situation, either as an individual, a group of people, a team, a couple, and all that. And you find out that you have not gotten to that point. The desired results have not come your way. What do? You cannot go away. You cannot give up. This is not the time to step aside. Rather, it's the time to reposition yourself. You need to reposition yourself. You need to change the way you think. You need to change your orientation. You need to change the way you handle issues. You need to change the way you function. Success is not for the weak-minded. You need to dare to take on a challenge as it comes your way, because in every challenge in life there lies an opportunity. You need to move out of that state of limited thinking, limited idea, limited possibilities and opportunities. You need to push yourself into the realm of the extraordinary. You need to push yourself a step further. You need to impress yourself. You need to self-motivate yourself. If you do this, success is really, really sure and waiting for you. On this note, I say top of the morning to you on the breakfast show on Bright Radio TV, your home of talk and entertainment. Okay, we will go over to benefits of drinking water, honor, and empty stomach. After that comes the weather report, before we will go into the major headlines across the news dailies making the rounds in Nigeria. Stay with us.
Drinking water on an empty stomach immediately after waking up. Did you know that Japanese people have a habit of drinking water immediately after getting up? It's an ancient tradition for healing numerous illnesses that became popular around World War II after being released in a Japanese newspaper. The benefits of drinking water on an empty stomach immediately after waking up have been also backed up by many studies. It is a treatment that is proven to provide excellent results to fighting numerous serious diseases. Some of the problems this water treatment can help with are headache, body aches, cardiovascular system, accelerated heartbeat, epilepsy, cholesterol, bronchitis, asthma, TB, meningitis, kidney illness and urinary tract infections, vomiting, gastritis, diarrhea, piles, diabetes, constipation, all eye diseases, diseases of the uterus, menstrual conditions, diseases of the ear, nose and throat. This is how the water treatment works. As soon as you get up in the morning, before brushing your teeth, drink 4 glasses, 200 milliliters, of water. Wash your teeth, but do not eat nor drink anything in the next 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, you can drink and eat as you would every day. After your breakfast, lunch or dinner, do not eat or drink anything for the next 2 hours. Those that are old and sick and unable to drink 4 glasses of water on an empty stomach, can start with drinking water as much as they can, and after that, each day increase the amount till they reach the needed 4 glasses of water. This approach will help with lots of illnesses, and a healthy person will enjoy the new energy acquired from the water therapy. As the story goes, doing this technique has the power to heal high blood pressure in 30 days, gastritis in 10 days, diabetes in 1 month, constipation in 10 days, and will also make you feel a lot more energized and improve your entire body function. This method should not only be used for helping with some of the illness above, but should also be implemented as a part of your life. It has no side effects at all, and it has the power to do wonders for your health.
Welcome back from that break where we looked at the benefits of drinking water on an empty stomach and the weather report to guide you in your activities and movements throughout the day. Okay, we'll move over to review of major headlines across the news dailies. And you can be part of this discussion by calling in on our studio line 081-2844-6000 to contribute to the ongoing discussions on the critical national issues. You have a minute and 30 seconds, and then you go straight you tell us your name and your location and go straight to the point. Please do not use abusive words or languages against any person or persons. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to we'll start with the Vanguard today, and it says why China has an edge over UK, US in Africa, according to Ibe Kachukwu. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Ibe Kachukwu, weekend said China has an edge over the US and the UK in Africa because it was providing what Africa needed. He made this comment on the sidelines of the ongoing 2018 Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. Speaking in an interview with Bloomberg, the minister said they are active in Liberia, Ghana, Angola. They are throwing money where their mouth is, and in very many respects is one area where they have beaten both the US, European, and British in things like this. Okay, we're still on the Vanguard, and this is, we're going to Imo State. It says Madumere's impeachment, legal fireworks begins in court. It's a fierce legal fireworks over the recent impeachment of Imo State Deputy Governor Prince Eze Madumere commenced yesterday in the State High Court, presided over by Justice Benjamin Iheka. Okay, he goes further to tell us that a glimpse of what was in the offing reared its head when Onyechi Ibazo, SAN, announced his presence for the Speaker, Imo State House of Assembly and Imo State House of Assembly, while the State Attorney General, Mr. Miletus Lemadem San, remained for the Chief Judge. Making his marathon presentation, Madumere's counsel, Prince Ken Njamaze, SAN, told the court that the provisions of Section 188, subsection 5 of the Nigerian Constitution as amended remain central to the suit. This provision is very clear and unambiguous. It does not need any external aid for its interpretation. The provision is very mandatory for the Chief Judge to appoint a 7-man panel to investigate the alleged sins of Prince Madumere. Within 7 days of the Speaker's request, this was not complied with. Okay, we'll move from Imo State, we'll move over to the 2019 poll, still on the Vanguard. And this is from INEC this time around. It says, pay as you vote syndrome, our major headache. Independent National Electoral Commission, the INEC, said yesterday it was concerned that increasing culture of vote buying could have a negative impact on the 2019 general elections. The Commission stated this on a day it expressed its preparedness to conduct a free, fair, and credible governorship election in Osun State on September 22. The INEC Commissioner in charge of publicity, Mr. Adedeji Shoyebi, who spoke during an interactive session with a coalition of civil society organizations in Abuja, equally disclosed that only 46 of the 91 political parties in Nigeria have indicated their interest to conduct primaries for the next general elections. Okay, we're still on the Vanguard, and then it's still on politics. It says Igbo groups ask PDP, APC to zone VP to Southeast in 2019. Okay, it says several Igbo groups have asked the PDP and the APC to pick their vice presidential candidate from the Southeast in 2019. The groups, which included Igbo People's Congress, Igbo Aborigines, Igbo Political Forum, Igbo Foundation, World Igbo Youth Congress, and Igbo Progressive Forum, noted that Ndi Igbo have been sidelined far too long in the geopolitics of Nigeria, and that it's only such move that will assuage them. They also said that it was the turn of Ndi Igbo to produce Nigeria's president in 2023. The Igbo groups asked other 89 political parties in Nigeria to present Igbo presidential and vice presidential candidates as well. Okay, still on politics on Vanguard, it says PDP presidential ticket, old aspirants kick against preferential treatment for Atiku, Saraki, Tambuwa, others. Some presidential aspirants who had remained with the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, since 2014 have warned the party's hierarchy against giving preferential treatment to aspirants who recently returned or defected to the PDP. Stressing the need for the leaders to reward loyalty, the old PDP aspirants contended that the main opposition party would have ceased to exist but for the loyalty of those who refused to defect to other parties before the 2015 presidential elections that the PDP lost as a ruling party. Okay, now we'll go over to Still on politics, back to Imo State from the Punch, and it says Okorocha begs court to uphold Madumere's impeachment. The Governor Rochas Okorocha on Monday asked Justice Benjamin Ihaka of the Owerri High Court to uphold the impeachment of his impeached deputy, Eze Madumere. At the resumed sitting, the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Miletus Lemadim, opposed the demand for hearing to commence into the matter as proposed by Madumere's counsel, Ken Njamaze, SAN. Urging the court to uphold Madumere's impeachment, Lemadim said the Chief Judge, Pascal Nnadi, acted in tandem with the constitutional provisions by constituting a 7-man panel to investigate allegations leveled against Madumere by the State House of Assembly. Okay, and then we'll go over to the leadership on Electoral Act Amendment. NAS, PDP, others kick as PMB declines assent to bill again. Says the National Assembly, the opposition People's Democratic Party, the PDP, and other stakeholders yesterday expressed dismay over President Muhammadu Buhari's refusal to sign the Electoral Amendment Bill 2018 into law for the 3rd time. After weeks of speculation, President Muhammadu Buhari, for the opting time, declined assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill 2018. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, Senate, Ita Enan, who disclosed this to State House correspondents yesterday at the presidential villa, said the President declined assent to the bill due to some drafting issues that have remained unaddressed following the prior revisions to the bill. He said, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, has by communication dated August 30th, 2018, to the Senate and the House of Representatives declined assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill 2018. Okay, still on the Vanguard. Okay, we'll go over to the Daily Post. It's still on politics. Tinubu explains why APC governors protested against him at NEG meeting. The national leader of the APC, Bola Tinubu, had debunked the report that he was denied entry at the Thursday NEC meeting of the party by the governors. Tinubu, who was seen at the venue of the meeting, was said to have been denied entry by governors over his position on the use of direct primary, which is not in their favor. Reacting to the report, Tunde Rahman, Tinubu's media aide, in a statement, said Tinubu was only at the party secretariat venue of the meeting because he had an appointment with the national chairman. He said some governors who were not comfortable with the direct primary model protested his presence, thinking he had come to drum up support. Okay, it's all politics, politics, politics today. Okay, one of the major issues that has been trending since yesterday is it has to do with the former Senate President, David Mark. It says 2019, David Mark joins the presidential race. This is from the leadership. And it says former Senate President, Senator David Mark, is set to change the political calculations in the opposition People's Democratic Party, the PDP, as he picks the party's presidential nomination form today at the National Secretariat of the PDP. A highly placed source in the camp of the former Senate President confirmed to leadership yesterday in Abuja that plans have been concluded for Senator David Mark to pick the PDP presidential nomination form. The entrance of Senator Mark into the 2019 presidential race is ending months of speculations over Mark's political future in the country after having been in the Nigerian Senate since 1999, making him the oldest serving senator in the country today. The source also told leadership that Senator Mark had wanted to run for the presidency in 2015 during elections, but was prevailed upon to bury his ambition to allow former President Goodluck Jonathan to seek re-election. with Senator David Mark joining the race. The source said political permutations within the PDP has changed ahead of the much anticipated presidential primaries of the party. Okay, we will go on a short break. When we return, newspaper review on the breakfast segment continues. Stay with us. Welcome back from that break. You're still on the newspaper review segment of the breakfast show on Bright Radio TV, your home of talk and entertainment. I still remain your host, Ugo Madu. Okay, we are going over from politics now. We'll go to aviation, and then this is from Africa Business Communities, and it says Nigeria Aviation records over $42 million from airlines in 8 months. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has recorded over $16.98 million as ticket sales charge TSE from international airlines and over 9.16 billion naira from local airlines between the months of January to August this year through its automation system. It is expected that the amount to be collected by the agency of government will be more than double before the end of the year as passenger traffic increases. Okay, the Director General of NCAA, Captain Mukhtar Usman, in an interview with newsmen in Lagos, said all air travel demand as projected by the International Air Transport Association, IATA, will continue to grow with more connectivity, adding that the second position of Africa in the region in the July 2018 passenger traffic of 6.8% increase can be surpassed with direct link in the continent. Okay, we'll go over to Kogi State. Okay, it says thugs invade Kogi Polytechnic, sack governing council from sitting. Okay, he said there was pandemonium at the Kogi State Polytechnic on Monday following the invasion of over 50 suspected thugs allegedly loyal to the incumbent rector Isa Mohammed. Daily Post reliably gathered that the suspected thugs disrupted the sitting of the governing council, which earlier planned to deliberate whether to support or reject the reappointment of the present rector, whose tenure is expected to expire this week. The council, which later moved to an undisclosed venue for their meeting, reportedly invited the men of the Nigerian police force to dislodge the invaders who were armed with dangerous weapons and took positions at strategic locations chanting war songs. Okay, if it's gotten this bad that thugs now invade the institution of higher learning. Okay. Okay, we go over to the Vanguard and then okay, it says poor teaching methodologies killing universities. Afe Babalola, ex-OAU VC. It says, as a way of ensuring qualitative education at the university cadre in the country, founder of Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, Chief Afe Babalola SAN, and the former Vice Chancellor of the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife, Professor Michael Faborede, yesterday advocated improved teaching methodologies in the higher institutions. They said there was a need for Nigerian universities to always train and retrain their academic staff in modern techniques of teaching to ensure participation in classes and improve learning in the country's citadel of learning. They spoke at a workshop on teaching and learning methodology in higher institutions held in Afebola University, Ado Ekiti. Okay, there we come to a wrap on the review segment on the breakfast show. It's been wonderful having you on this show, and we believe that you've been informed, you've been prepared, you've been motivated to move out for the day and achieve success. In all that you do as a Nigerian, be Nigerian, stay Nigerian, truly Nigerian. The conversation comes your way at the top of the hour. Stay with us.